Hi friends, my name is Chelsea from Southern Sagittarius Tarot & Co. And this is going to be the Mayflower Full Moon Collective Pick a Card reading. And this is about changes, and the full moon is in the water sign of Scorpio. Scorpio deals a lot with emotions, how we deal with things in relationships. It's kind of cleaning up how we relate to one another. Shifts and powerful revelations. It's like 3 full moons in one, extremely potent, and is about putting ourselves first, bringing everything up to the surface to purge what no longer serves us. Time to manifest. Hi friends, I am Chelsea, also known as Southern Sagittarius Tarot & Co. And this is going to be a pick a card reading on the Mayflower full moon for 2022 on the 16th. That represents changes, okay? Again, this is a full moon in a water sign of Scorpio. And this is just going to kind of give you guys a little bit more insight and guidance and support within what it is you need to purge, heal, and release. And this is going to be my pile number 1's reading for those that chose this pile selection. And so let's just get straight to it and see what cards you guys got. Alright, so starting off from the Enchanted Map Oracle card, we have card number 52, and it's Magical Map Shifter. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Card number 32, Magic Prayer. So first off, I see lots of magical experiences happening for my piles. My pile 1 that chose this group. And it also says you are good enough, full moon in Virgo, earth energy. Lots of green energy here. So you may be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. If not, that's okay. I'm going to be using my Mystic Mondays tarot card deck to get some more messages for you guys before we go into depth with the oracle cards. Okay. Alright, so we have the moon, and this is water energy again. So I feel that for many of you guys that chose this pile, that you guys are going through some major purging and healing, as well as some shadow work. You guys have been working through your shadows, your fears. 6 of Swords, air energy. And then the overall is the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. So this pile is all about, like, you know, your relationships and things. If you guys have been trying to work on that, it's definitely revolving around this, okay? And also kind of reflecting back on what you've already been through or experienced in your life within your soul missions and purpose. And also kind of trying to rediscover, or still trying to discover, that magical gift that's been hidden within you guys, that's been secretive, that you've not let to kind of expose. With the 6 of Swords, I feel that this is within, you know, a form of communicating, expression within your feelings that you've kept hidden, possibly even, as well as a spiritual gift, okay? But with the 10 of Pentacles, I do feel that you guys have been trying to manifest something, bring something to life or to fruition that you guys have been wanting to succeed or achieve within, that you've been working towards or trying to build or create, okay? It says you are good enough, again, so you may have you know, codependency issues, been putting your own feelings on the back burner to try to help fix someone else's feelings, if that makes sense, okay? Let's get into a little bit more detail with this card number 52, which can also reduce to the number 7, 5, 2, or 52, and it is Magical Map Shifter, okay? And this card talks about spirit orchestrating everyone's destiny, okay? And I feel that when the Magical Map Shifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. So perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be, or or someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of safety or success. So definitely pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change, kind of like the agents they are. So your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. The magical map shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself also. And then next we have card number 32, Magic Prayer. And it talks about speaking your prayers, listen for the answers, and to act in faith. So when you see the Magic Prayer card, it is a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always wanting to help you and to heal you. So when you're in need, most definitely. That said, the best prayer is, Thy will be done through me, Thy will and not mine be done. So conscious contact with your higher power is achieved through the ritual of prayer and meditation, guys. Okay, so speak and listen to the divine force within the field of creation. Surrender your wishes and desires to Spirit. You may not get what you want, but you will surely get what you need. Okay, your destiny awaits you as long as you keep in conscious contact with your higher power. Be sure that you are on the right path. Okay. So next we have your good enough full moon in Virgo. So this is saying it's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. It's time to declutter your life, your home, and your office. It's time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also time to clear out your energies, salt baths, meditations, and practice getting more grounded. By walking barefoot. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. Alright, so going back to the tarot cards, you guys. We have the moon card, and this is Pisces energy, and it talks about being surreal, your subconscious, and your shadow self. So, the moon illuminates our shadow selves, the parts of us that are ruled by the subconscious, and they are brought to light to our dreams, by our dreams and fears, often projecting insecurities onto the people and scenarios in our lives. So the more aware we become of our unconscious, the more we're able to identify whether we are acting from our irrational thoughts or our conscious mind. So go beyond the surface and dive deep to resolve your inner issues. Your intuition will guide you even when it doesn't seem to make any sense, okay? Psychic forces are at play also, with illusions unraveling to reveal the truth. It can be hard to decipher between what is real and what is imagination, but it is all connected. Pay close attention to your dreams and listen to your gut instincts. Your weaknesses are also your best strengths. And then next we have the Six of Swords, which is transition, migration, and letting go. So times change with the rise of the tide, and right now you're doing your best to stay afloat, I feel. So change is not always easy for this pile, but this is definitely a necessary transition in your life. You are braving troubled waters to catch bigger fish in the sea, so to say. New and strange environments may leave you feeling adrift, especially with your core humans and the comfort of your home. So just know that you can always come home to yourself when you start to feel overwhelmed. Leaving home base allows you to grow and expand in unexpected ways. Opportunities were limited in the past for you guys, and you ventured off to new territory to better your future. So new land means a new perspective as the environment shapes us into who we are. Ride the waves. It's easier to go with the flow than to resist the pull. Alright. And then for the overall energy, the moon card is going to be the current energy. Really, this is all going to be for the full moon. That's actually going to be at midnight, but the 16th technically. The energy that you may have been going through or are or will. Okay. So I just wanted to add that for you guys. And then we also had the 10 of Pentacles for the overall energy, which is communal support, wealth, and legacy, accomplishment, and completion. You've reached a point of success on your journey, facing challenges and overcoming them. The foundation for achievement has been laid, and you are now able to kick back, relax, and enjoy your efforts. Contributing your time and talents to your community is appreciated. They are more than willing to support you back. Legacy and tradition are important to you so that you are still able to make an impact after you're long gone. Whether that means making sure your loved ones are provided for or creating a work of art that will withstand the tests of time, you are making a statement of who you are and what you stand for. Wealth circles around you holistically, continually supporting you with love, community, and stability. So, you guys, my group number ones, those of you that chose this pile, this was your guys' reading for the Mayflower full moon for May 16th, 2022, and the changes and the healing and the purging that you guys have been going through, working through, and will. I hope that this helped, and until again, bye. Hi friends, those of you that chose group number 2, this is going to be your pick a card reading for the Mayflower full moon for the 16th of 2022. That is talking about changes coming in, and this full moon is actually in a water sign of Scorpio. So let's just jump right into it, my pile and group number 2s. Alright, group number 2. So we have card number 49 from the Enchanted Map Oracle card, Talesman. Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. With following the South Node, don't let your past hold you back. Love the connection there. And then 29 afterwards, coming to life. Interesting, you guys. Interesting. So I am going to, before we start with the oracle cards, I'm going to use my tarot cards, okay, to begin this tarot card reading, or this reading for you guys. Okay, I'm going to be using my original Rider-Waite tarot deck, and we'll be shuffling the cards on camera for you guys. Major healing and things from your subconscious coming to the surface to purge and to heal. So we have the Page of Cups. One more card, and then we'll use the bottom of the deck card for the overall energy. Two of Pentacles. So lots of you guys have been having to decide between making a choice or decision, I feel. Or even within like balancing some type of energy possibly. With the Two of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. Interesting, interesting. Again, that number 2. And it connecting with this, don't let your past hold you back, and the surrender to what it is. So Wands talks about, you know, it represents passions, dreams, and goals. Anything we're wanting to create or manifest. And so with it being in reverse, you know, that's interesting. But let's see what your most recent energy's been with this Page of Cups for you guys. So Cups is again water energy. And that would be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Alright, and with the Page of Cups, it talks about it usually, sorry guys, I was just trying to channel in. So it talks about needing to move towards being more open emotionally. Okay. It can also talk about, flow, synchronicity, and mystic messages. Alright. So subconscious messages swim through your conscious mind, receiving intuitive messages from within. It brings you inspiration to create and to trust your insight and to listen to your intuition. This card, it also can talk about, someone coming towards you even. And being very in tune with your intuition and not afraid of a deep conversation. I feel that your emotions play a key part in your life and rule your decision making for sure. It also talks about someone like as a person or an event or a part of yourself that will bring you to high spirits. Regardless of gender, there's definitely going to be chemistry between you and this person that is simply undeniable, and it definitely urges you to shine a light on your vision and encourages you to move towards something or to take a plunge. You may also have been wearing your heart on your sleeve and are very openly expressing. And it's also a good sign that whatever you choose to do, you'll be emotionally supported in the process. So you got some serious, gain to you guys, and you'll definitely need to receive the love that's coming your way. It also talks about romance, emotional elation, and adoration. So people admiring you and things like that. So and then we had the Two of Pentacles, and this talks about balance, prioritization, and daily affairs. So you may have recently been a busy bee. Your lively lifestyle is keeping you active, going to one place to the next, and also you have a vision in mind. I feel that now is a matter of taking daily action in order to implement this. Okay, you can see the big picture, but it also talks about not forgetting about the individual brush strokes it took to create this entire kind of painting or vision. It also says and talks about details are equally important, if not more so, to create structure so that you're able to focus on the important tasks at hand to build your long-term vision. There's freedom and boundaries. The infinity sign symbolizes the unlimited amount of time, flow, and change at your disposal. You are faced with conflicting interests and must prioritize what is more important in this moment in time. So, the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, kind of so to say. You may have to make some choices and decisions, or may have to, let some things go and not take it with you. Alright. And then with the Two of Wands in reverse, it talks about doubt, limitations, and your comfort zones. It talks about having so many ideas but not knowing where to begin. You're being very creative and your mind is being very hard at work when it comes to this, but you've been churning out possibilities, however not making any real progress without concrete next steps. So think about what your big picture or vision is and narrow down your ideas to the one that will get you where you want to go. By prioritizing your passion, you are prioritizing yourself. The road ahead offers many possibilities for you guys. So you may be experiencing resistance to going down the path. There's a fear of leaving familiar ground and you would prefer to stay in your comfort zones. Even though you may realize that it is limiting how much you can grow, listen to your inner voice and let it guide you to where your inspiration lies. Give yourself permission to follow your passion. Alright, so card number 49, Talisman, back to it, talks about a lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. So wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you. For you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. As we got surrender to what is, flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. And then coming to life, card number 29, something beautiful is being born in your life. When you look at your life, can you see how you've grown and evolved over time? Perhaps you've shed skins and identities and created new ones, or at the very least, matured in your ideas about yourself and the world you inhabit. You know things take time, and Spirit's timetable is rarely in sync with your own. This card indicates that a long-held dream is beginning to show signs of life. You must try not to coax it along or shape it according to your desires. Spirit knows the best form for the manifestation of this dream, and your life can become even better than you could possibly imagine. Now is the time to reverence and awe. Allow the contours of your path to be carved by the hands of the divine. All you have to do is show up. And then last but not least, don't let your past hold you back. South Node. So this card is like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it's opposite to the North Node and relates to the past, perhaps even to past lives. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, my pile number 2s, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone, you even, needs to be released, that there's some kind of addiction going on or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes, even if staying where you are feels easier and safer. So you can say things like, I release the past. And then additional meanings, I feel, is like a relationship is karmic and has played out across many lifetimes for you guys, possibly. Your attraction to someone may be verging on the obsessive, or just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. The South Node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going south. On the horoscope chart, it shows us what we are likely to become obsessed with, but which will probably do us little or no good. The South Node is the karmic astrological point that reminds us of the well-known phrase, if you always do what you've always done, you've always get what you've always got. Alright, you guys, pile number 2s, I hope that this reading was able to help you guys during this Mayflower full moon, within changes coming in for May 16th, 2022 for you guys. And I hope that it brought clarity, support, confirmation, and guidance for you guys within your spiritual paths and journeys. And until again, bye.